and stuff like this, because if you're going to take them out everywhere with you, then it's just normal life, right? You know, because like the heel, I'm proofing that with the distractions too. He's doing pretty good with it. He's still in the box here, like every once in a while he'll rush ahead a little bit, and like especially if it's like a tight spot like this, he's like, I don't really want to go past that tight spot, right? So I've been practicing like, all right, we're gonna walk past tight spots to make sure he does it, because if you get into service work, he's gonna have to walk through tight aisles and like things like that. Yep. There you go. Good. Yeah. Right. Good boy. So that's the phase we're in with like that stuff, where he knows the word, he understands what he's supposed to do, but there's some random spots where it's like I notice like if I hit a corner too quick, he's like, ooh, and he wants to rush ahead, or he'll want to fall back, or like tight spots like that. Like if we get really close to something and he's in a heel, he panics for a second, he goes, ooh, and he tries to back behind me. Right? And so I'm just working on like, hey, no matter what's here, you have to stay in the heel, right? Because it's not always going to be perfect. Sometimes I can't have a big aisle and have nothing around it. Sometimes somebody might touch you accidentally when you walk by. Somebody might like do something random.
Tight, like if we were at the fair or someplace like that. A lot of people, you're going to have people touch you, so you got to be able to stay focused.
Yeah, exactly. And so, and he's doing good with it. Like I said, like all the proofing part will be done by next week. He's, you know, and then controlling the excitement. He's doing really good with controlling the excitement. But I just want to add more distraction.
He did amazing. Like, I mean, even with him jumping on me, it wasn't as excessive as it was before. And then he was also peeing, and I noticed he didn't pee. Which is
he hasn't done the happy or slash like nervous pee in a while. Okay. Because he was still doing that. If I walk into the enclosure, he would like get excited. He would pee. So we've been working on like walking in. He has to calm down first. Then I put his leash on. He has to stay calm. I open the door. He has to stay calm. You know, and so every step of the way, he has to. It takes a little longer right now, but he has to stay calm every step that we take. Before we walk out. So that whether we're inside or if we're outside, whatever spot we're in, he has to stay calm as we walk out. And then that's helped a lot with like the peeing and stuff, because now I think like his muscles are getting used to the idea of like staying relaxed, not getting too excited too fast, and so the little peeing and stuff has gone down. That's a good job. I know.
That would be lovely for people to be able to come in the house and I get peed on, and then assaulted. Because it's like you would jump on them, and he's excited, and then he's peeing on them. They're like, get him away from me.
So he's just a little big to do that. That's all. People don't say a word if it's a tiny little chihuahua or something. Let's go. Tiny little chihuahua can do it all day, right? I know.
And would it be helpful, like, to have, like, next time, bring my son with me so that we can see how he does with him? Would it be helpful to do that? Okay. Because they're going to be with me all the time, especially for the summer.
Like stuff like that. We just, again, plan as much as possible for his everyday life. Right? So as many distractions as possible, you know, things like that. By next session, I'm gonna have more of the proofing part done. So, so I think like having if the whole family wants to come and do stuff and things like that, then
they wanted to come
this
time. But I was just like, y'all. I'm flustered. I'll just stay in the car.
Let's say just focus on what you need to do. That would be fine, because then everybody he can. Like he's gonna be excited, right? And we're gonna have to practice again doing like the positions. Again, doing the positions with everybody around, right? So that he associates like, okay, I can't just go crazy. I gotta do this, and this, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just because this person's here, that doesn't mean that I can go against what I've been trained.
Exactly. That's a good boy. I know.
You are doing such a good job.
Oh, you got an itch again?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You all right?
There you go. There you go.
He looks so much bigger than me.
Boy. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I think he's the same weight and everything, but I think he's just getting a little buffer. Yeah.
And I'm wondering if it's that food. I told my mom I might switch him to that food. This has been so much easier on my life.
Oh yeah.
And it's, you know,
and
I'm still gonna add.
It great. Yeah.
I'm still gonna add probably like, you know, the raw chicken to it, or raw chicken leg or foot or whatever, for the bone part. But for the actual like meat and stuff, I think I'm gonna leave it because it's more affordable too.
Yeah.
It's so much cheaper than having to go and spend money on a bunch of meat to grind up.
Yeah, and he's been eating it fine. His poop's been fine.
Okay.
Like any of that little like extra softness has gone away.
Okay.
I think his body's just gotten used to the food altogether.
Yeah.
And so it's fully solid now.
Okay.
And everything. No problems. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to just order it and have it sent to you again.
That's fine. Yeah.
You heard about my day. So
that's fine.
I've just been like, you know what?
Yeah, that's fine. I have enough for today.
Okay. So you'll need it for tomorrow.
And I will need food for tomorrow.
Okay, not a problem. I'll just do it tonight and have it delivered today.
Okay. Yeah.
I can have it Instacarted and.
Yeah, I say because I think if I remember correctly, I have enough for his food today.
Yeah.
When we get back.
Because my mom was like, "Are you gonna go to PetSmart?" And I said, "Absolutely not. I am so my patience is
patience
gone. I don't
gone.
have it.
Yeah.
Just, you know, I need to just, you know, I'm supposed to be going to a comedy show tonight.
Oh, cool.
And so this happening just kind of like threw me for a loop today. So.
Yeah. Who are you seeing?
Ali Sadiq.
I don't know if I know that.
If you go on YouTube, he has all his stuff's on YouTube. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
He is hilarious.
I've been getting a little more into comedy stuff. I saw Fluffy a couple years ago.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah,
he is the best.
I was supposed to see him a couple weeks ago. He had a show in Raleigh.
He did?
And but he rescheduled it because of scheduling conflicts, they say.
Oh.
So now he's coming back like November for the show.
Oh, thank you for telling me.
So yeah, check it out. I think it's at Lenovo Center.
Okay.
And they pushed it. I think it's like November 22nd now.
Oh, that is perfect.
I
am going to have to get tickets. I love him.
Fluffy. He's hilarious.
He is.
Yeah.
He cracks
me
up.
There you go.
Yeah, this guy that we're going to go see, he was in prison for years, and then he got out. He called what he went to jail for. He was a YouTube street pharmaceutical rep.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's hilarious. The way he delivers his jokes is so funny. So my dad's a huge fan, so my sister and I surprised him and got him tickets.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to look at that. Yeah.
His name's Ali Sadiq. I'll send you a link to one of his videos. Yeah. You'll crack up. He's funny.
I didn't used to get too much into the comedy shows and stuff, but last couple of years I've been getting into it. Yeah. It's hilarious. There's a place every other Friday. It's in Raleigh.
By Cameron Village?
I think so.
Yeah. They have a little comedy club.
Yeah, every other Friday they do like open mic or whatever for like local comedians. And I went a couple months ago and went there. My wife and I did. And I know. I was too excited. Yeah.
He's like, I see somebody.
Yeah. And that was pretty cool. Because nobody like that anybody knows, just local guys. Yeah.
Is it okay if he goes and sees my mom?
Yeah.
Well, you can go potty first, but I'm not in a hurry.
So he and poop twice while you're here, so he shouldn't have to, but let's see if you gotta go. Yeah.
My son cried the last time.
I heard him,
I was like, my heart.
I heard him,
over here, he wants me to come look at the color. I just got out of the car.
Yeah.
So my sister, she said that she talked to her boyfriend about you, and they definitely said they want to call you. I guess they're going out of town soon.
Okay.
So they want you to come do the consult, and then they're gonna try to arrange like a boarding train situation, like when they go out of town.
Okay. Yeah.
So that way, lines
everything up.
Yeah. But if you do happen to go over there, can you please explain to her why I don't want my children around the dog right now?
Yeah.
Thank you. Because like she's like, oh, he's safe. He'll be okay with the kids. And I'm like, I'm not taking that chance. Not until he's trained. Am I wrong, Christian? I feel like I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, some of the things you're telling me, he growled at my mom. My mom's like the female dog whisperer.
Yeah.
So the fact that he growled at her, I'm like, no, I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah. I've had to do that before. I'll tell her.
Yeah. Thank you, you too.
Good boy. Yeah. See? That's not so bad, huh? I know. Good job.
There's Grandma.
Oh, you smell the tires? I know. Can you go see Grandma? Can you go see Grandma? Oh, you're distracted, huh?
I gotta get this tire replaced. It looks horrible.
I gotta get one of my back tires replaced. Now back up.
Sit there.
Max, sit. You're very excited. You gotta sit though.
Hi,
There you go. I know, you're excited.
Hi, Ansel.
Okay, say hi.
Say hi, Grandma.
Oh, I know. I know.
Don't break my nail. Hi, Ansel.
Oh, good boy.
How you doing? Good boy. You miss me. I miss you too. I miss you, Ansel. Oh, you need some kisses?
Good boy.
Yes, you are. Good boy. I miss you too. I miss you. I miss you a long time.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
I'm
Mouthing is good.
Yeah. He's not being mouthy with her either.
Good boy. Oh, I know.
Be careful with Grandma's hand. She hurt her hand.
Oh, yeah. Try to wrap me around, huh? There you go.
Do you want one?
Yeah.
He sees him. He can come out and see him.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah. You good? You good?
Don't jump on him, buddy.
There you go. Good. There you go. Nice and calm. Good boy.
We miss him.
Oh,
I'm how much I miss him till I see him.
I know.
Doesn't he look bigger?
Yeah, he does.
I don't know why. He just looks bigger to me.
Good boy.
You're a good boy,
There you
Max.
go. Oh, I know.
I know, buddy.
Settle. There you go.
Good job.
I know. Okay, stay calm. Extra excited with Grandma.
Yeah.
I told you that's why I was like, no, maybe she should stay in there for this one.
Yeah, he loves Grandma. He says she's supposed to hold me and stuff like she does the cat.
Right? Oh, good boy. All the love. Yeah, there you go. Oh, good job. That's better. Nice and calm.
You know you're missed.
Yeah.
You know you're missed in love, Bubba.
Oh, yeah.
This paw looks so much better.
Yeah, he hasn't touched it at all. He's been leaving it alone. Yeah. So the fur is starting to grow back and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have walked in something.
Yeah, I think it was something in tall grass somewhere or something. Like,
Yeah.
he must have just got a random reaction.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't done it anywhere else. So, yeah.
If you wouldn't mind, could you send me a picture of the stuff you sprayed on it?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, because I would love to get some for him, just in case when we're out again and he gets another hot spot.
Yeah. Yeah. And hopefully sometimes it's just the initial, like, being out in new places.
Yeah.
That, like, when they haven't been a lot before, that they have, like, their body has to get used to all the allergens. And then sometimes, like, nothing happens ever again. You know?
Absolutely.
And then some dogs, it's every year they have one allergen that messes them up or something.
Right.
And they need, like, you know, they need to treat it and stuff. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Good boy.
My dog, I have a chow chow, and he gets a hot spot. So the vet I took him to, they gave me the spray.
Yeah.
And I put on there like 2 or 3 times a day.
Yep.
It clears it up.
Yeah, I had a bully. Yeah.
Or he stepped on something.
I had a bully years ago that he every year he would get a hot spot on it, right on his butt.
Oh, his
every
butt?
single year.
Really?
Like he itched it every year, same time, every year, right before summer. And they could never figure out why. They couldn't figure out what the allergen was. They just were like, must be something around, basically. And I got some of the spray, started spraying it, and it mostly kept it from happening. But every once in a while, he'd still like get really itchy, like randomly.
So we're not gonna cry because he's gonna come home. He just has one more history. He really has to go to school.
Yeah.
He has to go to school, okay?
Spray on there before it gets started.
Yeah.
Because once they start licking, it's like,
oh, yeah, right. It's like fast.
He just has to go to school for one more week, and then he's gonna be home with us, okay? Yeah.
That's a good job. See?
Mommy, he's gonna talk to Cornelia and Chris about why my children don't need to go to her house.
well, I don't need to go to your house either.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, we're not.
I'm gonna have to have that
I saw that dog in action.
Yeah, I mean,
I love dogs. Dogs don't scare me.
Yeah.
But his reaction, my hair stood up.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, that's not gonna be a no.
Yeah.
He's only a puppy, he's not even a year.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yeah.
I'm scared. I told my sister, I said, listen, my kids are not, they have no fear.
Yeah.
So they'll run up on any dog.
Oh yeah.
And if he's like that with her, can you only imagine how he is with, my children?
Yeah.
And then what if my son goes running up to you to give you affection and the dog is mad and I'll have to quit?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And then me and you are going to have to fight because you put my child in that situation. So let's not do that. Yeah, we're not going to do that. So I'm going to have the professional explain to you why
you're
that's
wrong.
Right, exactly. Because when we tell it's like, how dare you? And I'm like, no.
That's normal, yeah. Most of the time they don't want to hear family tell them anything like that, yeah.
I mean, she says that he's good with her daughter and other kids. It's just,
yeah,
they all say that.
Thing is, everybody says that, and even good dogs, great dogs, have things happen.
Right.
Like with kids, because there's a miscommunication.
Right.
So when you have a dog that is already having problems, it's not a good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
There's too much risk involved.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Teeth are too big.
Yeah, exactly. And they're very sharp.
and they're very sharp, and they're very strong.
Very.
Yeah, that's a good boy. Well, does that make sense, like what I was talking about earlier?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so I just want to make sure I do everything right, and then we transition over to where it'll be smooth, and also that I'll be able to take over what you're doing.
Yeah.
And keep it up. So that's one thing I want to do is keep it up, and I want her to be there because when I'm working, I can't take him with me because I'm carrying like groceries and packages and stuff. But she can, give commands, and she can tell him what he can and cannot do.
Yeah.
So the next session, we're gonna have all of us be present for it, so that he'll know. But Christian said that he thinks he probably will be good for service work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I think he'll like it. Yeah.
So how does that work, Christian? Like, will you give documentation to me to show to people if I know legally I'm not required to show it?
Yeah, you're not required to.
But like for like places like, airplanes and stuff like that where I kind of have to show them and show proof. Like, is there anything that I need to get to?
So most of it's doctor stuff. Like they like I know certain airlines, not every airline, but a lot of airlines will require doctor's notes saying that the dog's required basically for the whatever you want, right? So they write that, but then the only thing like I can do, and it's not necessarily like, I give a disclaimer. It's not necessarily saying like, oh, it's a legal document, right? But I give my clients a letter that I sign saying like, I verified, I did it, this is what it looks like, and that I know the dog can perform properly for like service work, right? And then I list out like any of the tasks that are taught and things like that for him specifically, right? That is taken with.
Can't go. I'll see you later.
Now that letter, I say like places will recognize it, right? But it's not something legally required, which means there is no such thing as a legal like certification for a service dog, right? It's up to the trainers and it's up to the doctors.
Okay.
So like basically there's not like a database or anything like that can be like inputted, like that's a legal database or anything.
Okay.
Not in the US anyways.
Okay.
Every state makes their own thing, and every state requires different things, right? So like North Carolina, nothing's required.
Okay.
The state says if a trainer says it's okay and you have a doctor's note, it's fine.
And I have the doctor's
note. And that's
it.
Yeah.
But I think it's for an emotional thing.
Yeah, you'll have to get one specifically for service work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to look at it.
Yeah.
I think she put either or, but I have to look at it.
Yeah. And some doctors like trainer letters, like as proof that you did something for training and stuff like that.
Okay.
But every doctor is different with that too. So there's it's a lot of really weird stuff that like is back and forth. But basically like other states like California, they do have other things like for it, but North Carolina is pretty relaxed. Okay. They just basically require, like for housing, you have a doctor's note, and then some doctors require a training note type thing. But it's more for I keep it on file, so that like if like I had a client that had an issue with a hotel one time, and so the hotel called me, and then I told them as a trainer, even though I'm not supposed to have to, right? But they just didn't want to call the problem. So they're like, call this person, this is my letter. They called the number I picked up, and they had already told me what was going on, and I was like, yes, I trained that dog this for this, and this. And under ADA law, you have to allow them to stay, right? Again, they're not supposed to be able to do that, right? But it also kind of depends on, like, some people want to throw a fit about it and like fight them. Some people just want to be left alone, and they go, call my trainer, right? Because then I don't care about fighting them, like if I have to, right?
Well, I'm
and
very
all that stuff.
so I don't like I was like, mind your business, get out my face. That's kind of like my motto. So.
That's what I do too.
Like I don't really care, but
leave me alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, buddy.
But yeah, everything that you said makes sense. So in the next session, we had it for what day? Tuesday?
I believe so. Let me double check.